Alright everyone, I just left you hanging without music. That's not fine. Here we go. Alright, we're continuing Metroid Prime 4. With the intent to hopefully finish the game soon. So yeah. Let's see if we can. I wanna move over exactly like this. Right. We're back with Metroid Prime 4. Nintendo Switch 2 edition, by the way. I'll probably play the game on hard mode after this. Hard mode, ooh, could be tough because some of these encounters that they programmed in here are super tough. Alright. So 61% in items only. But yeah, I decided that I would go to Mackenzie first. We're going to Mackenzie first to get like the teleporter upgrade. And so we can get the mech parts there, right? Alright. So yeah. Let me go on to my Viola. Let's just drive through here. Alright. So yeah, let's get out of the flare pool. Thing is, I need to actually find all of these mech parts. Seriously, one of the things that I find most consistently frustrating is the amount of people. The amount of people that call this an open world. It's clearly not. It's clearly not designed as an open world. I don't know if the marketing betrays it kind of a little bit on that front. But it's definitely not an open world design at all. It is more of a hub world that you can explore at your leisure than an open world. God damn it. You know what I mean? It's clearly not designed with open world mechanics in mind. And I don't get why people are so focused on it being an open world. Especially in reviews. You know, I don't get why people keep focusing on it so much. Because it's more of a hub world. And it does the job pretty well at that, I would say. I would argue. You know, does the job reasonably well as a hub world, and the emptiness is kind of the point, so I don't get it. The emptiness is kind of the point here. This map doesn't need to be populated in order to function, you know? Like, I don't get it. Like, you're not spending spending an inordinate amount of hours here. You're just exploring it a bit. You're getting all of the shrines and stuff. You know, that's everything. That's it. I wondered, did I get the thing that I wanted here?
Samus, please, join me. Make yourself comfortable. This belonged to my father. We used to sit around a fire just like this, telling stories. He always spoke of Solan. Are you familiar? Solan sits atop the sky. Solan provides equal light to all. Solan is always watching over us. That is why we must not bring shame to Solan. I have made mistakes, many mistakes. But through Solan's light, I find balance. Thank you for indulging me. I've missed these campfire stories. Samus, have you seen some of the pieces of the Federation base that were teleported here? I believe this will be of use to you. Please, take this.
Oh, thanks, dude. You know...
May Solan watch over you.
This is what I mean when I say, like, people judge it too harshly. On many levels. Like, this adds world building. I want world building in Metroid. I want to know about the world of Metroid. I don't want the world of Metroid to be an enigma. Like... It's just dumb. Like the Federation soldiers talking about their families, you know? And the places they've been, and where they're from, and about their religion. Like, it's... Viola boost tank. Why do we always need to make games be a certain way? Like, play Super Metroid if you want to play Super Metroid. I'm over here enjoying this game to its fullest. You know. Let's remove this marker over there. There's a Galactic Federation debris, but I actually want to get to Fury Green. If I can. Oh. Alright. Fuck you. Alright. Alright. Like, the game really has to shit the bed in the next few hours in order to make me hate it. Alright. Next month is going to be chaos. By the way. I'm so fucking... Oh. I don't know why I'm so tired. Really. So weird. It's a Saturday. Sunday. Streaming Metroid Prime 3. Tomorrow more trails and crazy. Mackenzie, where are you?
Almost got it.
Will my arm be functional? Ow.
I think so. Yeah, I can probably get this fixed. Hey, Samus. Why don't you show me what Takabi found in the desert?
Never underestimate an old war dog. In times like these, our strength truly shines.
When I was alone in the mines, I didn't think I was gonna make it. Then I remembered. You've been fighting by yourself all these years. You're amazing.
Alright, Mackenzie.
Let's take a look. Oh, wonder what this is. Let's find out. Teleportation technology? No way! You know, we were analyzing something like this back at base. I have an idea. Yeah. And a little bit more. Oh, yeah. Let's see. And there. It worked! I did it! This is a teleporter patch, and I've entered our coordinates here as the destination.
Alright. Instantly teleports patched objects. These may be used only with mech parts for the GF heavyweight golem. Teleportation destination set to base camp. A total of 6 patches are available.
Now, if you find any of those missing mech parts, these patches will let you teleport them directly to base camp. I mean, I can't take all the credit. The Lemorn really nailed short-range teleportation, but just put my own spin on it.
Alright, Mackenzie. I should have a bunch. We're about halfway. Control beam boost acquired. Hold B left to boost the speed of a shot. So if I do this, oh wow, that's pretty sick. And I'll boost the speed of a shot too. We should be about halfway there with the green energy crystals.
Welcome back.
What I want to know is where is can I look that up where the I don't need any like guidance on anything else, just where are the mechs? Maybe it will tell me just the room they're in. Ancient path. Ancient path. Where is that? Infinity bridge, ascension stairway, temple entrance, reflection chamber, altar of legacy. Weird path. Probably on this side of Fury Green. Bridge landing. Undergrowth. Support layers by a sinkhole. Grove of the Sacred Tree. Over there. Okay. I'll take it. We'll go there. Thing is, I want to get all of these bots, all of these scout bots, just so we can 100% each area. You know? That's just it. Just to 100% each area. I mean, does make sense for us to do this, right? The thing about it is, I don't fully remember where all of these scout bots were. These scout bots are pretty cool. Having to find them again is kind of a pain in my butt, and I should have like marked them as soon as I found them. Probably, you know. Right. Okay. Go to the right. All right. To the left. I don't even know if I've been up here. Probably was, yeah. There it is. Area map updated. There's one more here, or one more, two more here, one more here. Alright, but we can get back to this once we are at the cargo launcher. Okay, there's a few that we missed here in Fury Green. So let's finish off Fury Green. The sooner we finish off each area, the better it is. You know. Let's gather everything that we need. That's a safe station, not really. Okay, there's something over there. What is this? By a concussive blast. Alright. That was easy enough. Okay, we need to head through here again. where we found Mackenzie. Thank God. I like the shot system a lot more than I did. Than I do like the beam system, the traditional beam system. Because the beams kind of replace each other sometimes in terms of strength. Although in Metroid Prime that wasn't the case, right? Really, in the original, it wasn't really the case that the beams replaced each other. But the fact that you can just instantly swap via one button is really good. Okay, for this we need the fire shot. Get another shot expansion. Okay, so let's get back to the main route again. And I'm hoping that Nintendo doesn't let the Metroid Prime IP fall again. Please, please don't. They are doing a lot of advertising. It's going to sell decently, but probably not too well. But I'm really hoping that this... that this does not spell the end of Metroid Prime, because people are just weird about it. Also, like, I saw one review. Shout out to game reviewers, you know. Shout out to game reviewers, like... But I saw literally one review claiming that it currently sits at a 79 on Metacritic, and that means that people don't enjoy the game or are very critical of the game. Players are very critical of the game because it sits like at a 79, and it's like, dude, you're a game reviewer. You know how Metacritic works. You should know how Metacritic works. That's not a user score. And even then, Metacritic doesn't do a damn thing, because user scores, like... User scores get botted on Metacritic like crazy. Like, it could sit at a 3 in terms of user score on Metacritic, and it doesn't mean a goddamn thing. Really. Because those get view botted every time and hate brigaded all the time. Right? Like, people are so dumb when it comes to this. Also, the Metacritic score was absolutely inflated by game reviewers not knowing what they're talking about, right? remove the marker here. We don't need that anymore. I'm using shots a lot, but I just like the electric shot. The electric shot feels super great. You know. Okay, item detected within, but what are we supposed to do about it? Okay. Power Bomb does the trick. Psychic Power Bomb expansion. Alright. I'll take it. Yeah, Metroid Prime 4 is going to be a pet peeve of mine. With the larger gaming community. For a while. Okay. The thing is, I'm going to jump back into Fury Green with this. But it's easier to just do this than to do the whole run around again. We might play Trails in the Sky 2 times next week. Depending. Yes, psychic platforms. Okay. That works. There's one over there too. One over there. None on the big bridge. That means we're basically done with Fury Green, right? Yeah, we're done with this part of the map. Basically. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, okay. So really just this area. We're going to scout out this area. With Mackenzie in it and stuff.
Have you tried these thrusters yet? Aren't they amazing?
Yeah, they're fine.
You don't like them? Any issues?
No problem, the first time they went off, my legs weren't aligned. And, I popped my hip out.
Oof. Just be careful with these new toys. You wouldn't want to hurt yourself. Again.
Thank you for your concern.
Oh, hey dude, you're fine.
I believe Specialist Mackenzie will be able to fix my arm.
Yay. There's a web over there. All right. Can get a lot of shot in here. Just great. I like it. Okay, back here we got everything, so we need to go back. The tunnel up ahead is where we get more. Right. In here, there should be like... Oh, found it. All right.
Welcome back, Samus.
Interesting to hear like about the Federation soldiers. It really is. That should be all of the Fury Green things we need. Yeah, seems like it.
Hey, welcome back. How you feeling, Big Bot? No side effects from the hard restart?
Not so far as I can tell.
Oh no, what happened? Are you glitching?
I am making a film. This is funny.
Yeah, haha, very funny. Seriously though.
I appreciate your concern, but I am in perfect health.
Go to the cargo launcher. And let's see if we can find more of these. Should have most of the stuff in Ice Belt, but I don't trust it. Should have everything in Fury Green. All right. First area is already scouted out, which is good. So we only have like 2 areas left, right? Three areas left. I think we're going to do Ice Belt next. You know, I think Ice Belt next. We have the mines already fully finished. So let's do Ice Belt next, shall we? I really think we already have this shrine. But I want to make sure real quick. You know. I think we have this one already, but I'm just going to make sure. Yeah, we had this one already. Let's mark it on the map. There also is a scout bot for Soul Valley. So we are going to find that too as time moves on. Let's mark it.
Did you ever collect that mech part from the giant sand creature you killed?
No.
Parts to complete the mech.
No, Mackenzie, I didn't. And you know what? I'm not going to now Because you keep bugging me about it. Alright. More. Green energy. Let's go to ice belts. The scout bot should be relatively early on ice belts. So, once we find it, we can see.
Mech parts seem to be scattered across view rows.
Apparently, it's in the big snowfield area that we're visiting. There's more activities on these, huh? Recently. Fire shot. Over there, I think. Let's see. Our map updated. Oh my god, there's so many things that we haven't gotten in this area. Oh. Found it. Hot dog. Okay. Yeah, we should go to the right because there is one item we missed. It's probably up and to the right first. Because that's a dead end and the rest of the lab is relatively well connected. So we can just go down there and do what we need to do, right? But yeah, this is like... Wasn't there a lift of sorts? All right. How are we getting down there? Oh yeah, we just jump. Wow, it's literally sitting right there. All right. Doesn't matter. Yeah, because I was negligent, I have to visit all of these places again, which is not a huge problem, I would say. But I'm taking the stream to basically do that. Alright. Let's go through this as quickly as possible. Oh god. Okay, that does it for this one. For this station. We're only 1 hour in. Okay. Can I skip this? I can. Oh, this does get me way to the bottom. Okay. I remember this electric lock. Alright. But that's about it, right? That is the boss room over there. Okay. That should be about it. So that was the very bottom. Okay. How do we get down? I think it's that elevator over there, right? Traversal's not going to be easy at this point because this whole area is a huge fucking gauntlet. You know? Alright. Got myself a missile expansion. So yeah, this is level 1. This is the surface, right? So no more on here. Now we're in level 2. Let me check. There's actually no items on level 2. If I remember correctly. Level 3 has more, yeah. Nothing on level 2. But I need to get down to level 3 first. You know, the thing is, I want to have more shooters on the Switch too. But the problem is, like, I want more shooters like Metroid Prime with mouse controls like this. But Metroid Prime is probably the only one that is probably even worth it at this point. Like, I don't like Call of Duty. And I'm probably not going to play Call of Duty with mouse controls on the Switch too. And Halo, I don't know if Microsoft will ever bring Halo to Switch. I would love it if the Halo 1 remaster would come to Switch. But I don't know if Microsoft and Nintendo's relationship goes that hand in hand, really. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, come on. Alright. So now we're in this path. So here's the thing. There's a few areas where there's items that we can grab. If I go left here. We scanned that one, right? Yeah. This will lead me to this path. Which also leads me down. But also... leads me over to this path. Where there's an item. Right. Right. And I just... How do I get up there? Yeah, the problem is I can't space jump here. I don't fully get what I'm supposed to be doing here. Alright, the problem is it really required? Here's the thing. 2. One, 2, 3. Come on. It is tough. Wait a second. Can you just... No, you can't. Okay. There we go. Oh my god. The timing on that is tough. GG. Thanks for pointing it out. I probably would have like looked it up or something, because I don't know if the weird thing about bomb jumps in Metroid. The weird thing with bomb jumps in Metroid is always the feeling that they might not be required or even intended to be there, you know? Like, it's always this weird gray area with bomb jumps. Let me look up. Okay. It's always a weird gray area, you know? Because I think Prime usually... I don't think they ever fully commit to it as a game mechanic. I think what makes this hard. Alright, there we go. Alright. Where's the container in that one? Okay, up there. How do we get up there? That's definitely not enough. Oh, okay. There's a magnetic rail. Okay. It's a tough one because like those bomb jumps, especially since you have the ball jump that you can just do whenever you want, you know, in Prime. Bomb jumps don't ever feel that necessary. Okay, let's see where we got the next upgrade. The next upgrade is literally just there. And this one. Just to the right. The thing is, I don't practice those jumps enough, honestly. But yeah, I should probably at one point. I wanna go back to 2D Metroid as well. Next year we're definitely doing that. You know? Because I still have a bunch of 2D Metroid games to play. We already played like... What was it? We played Metroid 1. We finished Metroid 1 completely. And we finished Zero Mission. You know what? You just awoke from cryostasis, so let's freeze you to death. But yeah, I think we played Metroid 1 and Zero Mission so far. I did a Super Metroid stream, but that was so long ago that I actually want to go back and replay it at one point soon. You know, So I'll definitely replay Super Metroids. Then we still have like Metroid Fusion and Metroid Dread to look forward to. And now that we're basically almost finished with the Prime series, you know. Like, we're already finished with Metroid Prime 1 through 3, right? And now Metroid Prime 4. There is some psychic ability over there. I'm really looking forward to Fusion because I haven't played Fusion in a while. And we'll have to go back to Metroids. Alright. Come on. There we go. Another energy tank. To Metroids. To Metroid Dread. I'm also super hyped to go back to that. That also has been a while since I played it. Alright. Okay. But yeah, I can promise that we'll play the entire series. I also want to play Metroid 2 again. I did start it off at one point, but it was only really an afterthought, I would say. It was more of an afterthought. Then I want to give it a full playthrough, you know? I think the bridge is out. So we need to go back. So yeah, we'll have to reach the lower levels to clean up ice belts. But yeah, the cleanup so far, the cleanup on getting all of the items has been pretty... It's been pretty cool. I like it so far. I think I enjoyed it in Metroid Prime 3 as well. But so far it's been pretty decent. We got everything here. We got everything here, right? Everything here, everything here. There's 2 more down here, then we are finished with the ice belts. Alright. What's with this shutter? The bomb slot is probably on the other side. Or is it? It's up there. There we go. Another shot upgrade. So far I've been really enjoying the game. And I think the thing is, every Prime game so far has been very different from each other. You know? Like every single one had something different about it. And this is already way better than Metroid Prime 3, for example, from my tastes. Personally, I would rank this as my second favorite among the Metroid Prime series. What is this? This is a quick way back. Interesting. They knew that we would come back to this and have to go through this gauntlet again. Apparently. They provided me with a quick way back, which I super appreciate. But yeah, my favorite's still probably Metroid Prime 2. And the only reason I can say this is probably because I like the light and dark mechanics a lot. I always enjoy games with light and dark mechanics that are interesting. And that's probably the only reason. I think Metroid Prime 2 also has its issues to deal with. Metroid Prime 2 has its own issues, but it's a pretty good game, I have to say. I think in the third act in Skyview Tower, it gets a little bit distracting. It gets a little bit in its own weeds a little bit too much. Alright. That section confused the hell out of me when I played it. And it was so unclear on where to go, you know. At points. That it was very frustrating for me. Because the game literally didn't have any guidance at all. At that point, and it was a little bit frustrating for me, you know. Not to say that I didn't enjoy it. I mean, it's my favorite Metroid Prime game for a reason, right? But yeah. But yeah, and then Metroid Prime 4. This is my second favorite. And then the original Metroid Prime, which I would argue is a really, really solid experience, start from finish. But it is a little basic at times. And the key quest really took the wind out of me. It's a little bit annoying, I have to say. And traversal is also a little bit annoying. More annoying than I remember. I played it back in the day. And I remember it being better than it actually was when I replayed it. In the remaster. Because the beam switching was so annoying at times. Because the doors, like it did show its age at times. Like, the doors were... You always needed a certain beam for certain doors. And just traversing like terrain you've already been to was like super annoying, you know, at times, because you needed to switch beams so much just during regular traversal. Like, you needed to switch your beam 50 times just to get through a single area, and it became so annoying at times, especially during the final quest. But I think each of them has to deliver something unique, you know? Like, this game, for example, is relatively linear, but also has some of the best moments in the series, in my opinion. Okay, that was Ice Belts. We're now officially finished with getting everything in Ice Belts. I think Flare Pool next and Vault Forge last. In Vault Forge, to get to the scout bot that we need to traverse almost all of Tower 2 to get to the generator of Tower 2 to get the scout bot. So we need to go deep first, and then we like slowly traverse the rest of Vault Forge. But yeah, I want to go Flare Pool next. Okay, let's just traverse it. I don't know about the ending though, but here's the thing, I haven't finished it. That's the main issue. Like, the ending could completely shit the bed still. But I don't think so. And even then, it wouldn't make this game any less, in my opinion. When it comes to endings, I have to say Metroid Prime 2 also not that great. Sadly. I think the Emperor Ing fight is really not that great.
Did you ever collect that mech part from the giant snake creature you killed? We need those
Mackenzie,
parts to complete the mech.
stop, please. Like, the best Metroid Prime final boss to this day is still the original Metroid Prime. Even Dark Samus in Phase was not that great of a boss, I have to say. The whole Phase section was pretty cool, but yeah. Okay, we got that one already. It wasn't marked on the map, so I didn't know. So I double checked it. And I don't think the final Psylocke boss fight is going to be bad. Because we fought him kind of already, you know? Okay, let's look at the next part of Galactic Federation debris over there.
Appears to be some government debris near your location. Might be a good place to search for mech parts.
Yo, dudes, we have to stop meeting like this.
Again. I was born on the fourth moon of Salatine, in the northern reaches. Resources were scarce, and each day was a struggle to survive. By my generation, it was difficult to support the family by hunting, so I joined the Federation. I don't know if this was in line with Solan and my father's way, but I had to do it to feed our family. So from hunter, I became sniper. It's strange. My words flow so easily around you.
Samus is a very good listener.
Oh, before you go, Samus, it looks like there's a few ruins in this valley. I found something near one of them.
Shot expansion. We have to stop meeting like this, dude. Alright. I mean, we can't keep doing this forever. Corporal Tsukabi's sleeping bag includes a head cover for comfortable sleeping when temperatures are single digits. Stitch bags belonging to Corporal Tsukabi contain essential for disaster survival. Dude is just roaming Soul Valley the entire time. Just reminiscing about life. That's actually kind of funny. Oh, what do we have here? Forum for Galactic Federation Heavyweight Golem. Other than the civet connector cable, it is undamaged. Alright, Mackenzie, do your thing. That's 1 of 6. What's up here? Thanks for that missile expansion. There's 2 more unidentified areas we haven't been to yet. What's up here? Sometimes you can find stuff around, like ruins like these. Okay.
Experts seem to be scattered across viewers. Maybe we should check around report structures as well.
Okay, Mackenzie. Don't overstay your welcome, please. God damn it. But yeah, I want to go to Flare Pool, but I'm taking a little bit of a detour to map out a few things in the open world, you know. Like there's a few areas of the map that aren't fully explored yet, and I want to map those out real quick. You know. Get like green crystals and stuff. There's more Galactic Federation debris down here, and there's the mech part that we found. Right. Okay.
If you're not sure where to go, you can always call in and ask me. You can reach me through the radio command on the map.
Mackenzie, I know. Please don't make this any more difficult. I mean, the open world is interesting enough, I would say. Not super interesting, but just enough, so, you know. Well, it's not really an open world to you. I think that's what a lot of people get wrong about this. It's not really an open world, or supposed to be an open world to you. More of a hub world that you can drive around in. And I think thematically it makes sense. Especially with the way the Lemorn have been, what the Lemorn have been doing, and the plot. Right? Alright. Bring this part to Mackenzie as well. Alright. And it's not really hard to traverse. Like, what makes this not an open world is that it lacks friction. A friction that open worlds have. Like, if you look at Breath of the Wild, the entire open world is just littered with friction. Like, literally, you can't go anywhere, really, without getting somewhere where you need to climb stuff or do stuff. Like, this is just for you to drive in and sometimes find cool shit. So more of a hub world, obviously. And thematically, like, it absolutely makes sense, but yeah. Like, this whole thing is a desert. Like, this whole planet is a desert. And the Lemorn wanted to change it with the green energy into something different. Which is how they made the Griefers, right? I'm pretty sure the Lemon were suffering too. At that point. Alright. Go through here. Okay. Was it to the right? Or here? The left. So yeah, in Flare Pool we have a ton of areas we couldn't access before because we didn't have the electric shot, right? But yeah, let me double check where we find the scout bot for this one. Lava Lake Bridge. So it is supposed to be here. Ah, there it is. Give me the information, please. Okay. There's probably a ton of unacquired items here. I guess. Nothing in the starting area. There's the mech part down here. But yeah, there's a ton of things here we have yet to get. Okay. It makes sense. Nothing up here though. Nothing up here too. Those are probably not even like available anymore, I would guess. Because of the volcano eruption. But yeah. Lots and lots of items to get here. Probably the area we explored the least. Or we couldn't explore. We could explore the least, you know. I think a lot of these are like gated behind electric. Electric shot, and we didn't have electric shot as we were going through this area. So they're all made for coming back later. Those are the stronger kinds, right? think so. I'm still a little bit squishy as Samus. Like, Samus is a little bit non-damage resistant, it feels like. Throwing a super missile for good measure. There we go. There is the part that we found earlier. That's the third one. It's interesting because this game ties into Metroid Prime Hunters at points. The thing that they found in the beginning was considered an artifact, I think, that transported us to Vuros, right? It was like an artifact. And if I remember correctly, Metroid Prime Hunters was like about these artifacts. That you needed to gather from certain planets. So it does tie in with that as well. Obviously Psylocke being here. But Psylocke was at the end of Metroid Prime 3, we need to remember. Like, Psylocke's ship was following Samus in Metroid Prime 3. At the end of Metroid Prime 3. Oh boy. Yeah, this big area got completely fucked. And there's new enemies here, too. Alright. There's two more here. Oh, come on, please. Give me that stupid energy tank. Goddamn creature. There we go. Alright. Where's the last remaining one? On the other side of this. Good that we are still finding energy tanks. We're here. There we go. I'm really hoping that the series can continue. Really. And that Nintendo doesn't see it as a failed project. You know. And we will get a Metroid Prime 5, because honestly, I would love to see what they can do with the tech. Also, I would love to see if, you know, if they got like, what they could do with a Metroid Prime game if they have Monolith Soft co-developing it, you know. Just Monolith Soft co-developing it could be like a huge deal, at least for me. Kind of with Zelda. There we go. Like the first truly open world Metroid Prime game that is kind of like Prime 1, where the world is completely interconnected, like really interconnected and dense. I don't say open world like in Breath of the Wild where everything is just nothing. I want it to be interconnected, completely interconnected, so that it all makes sense. We're exploring a planet like completely, you know, in a way, because even Metroid Prime 1, it wasn't really fully interconnected. Catch my drift? We still had areas that we had to take elevators in between, you know? But like a world that you could just walk in from one end to the other end, you know? But in a Metroid Prime style, where everything is just really dense and closely packed together. We can only imagine. There's a magnetic rail here. Okay. I've also had the idea of Metroid game in 2D that I want to actually implement, but it's basically been on hold for a while, and I don't know if I'll ever get there. Super missiles are pretty effective against these. Seems like. I like super missiles. If you can't succeed, just place a power bomb and see what happens. Okay, there should be something nearby. Oh, there's a grate. I see it. Become highly flammable. I'll take it. We're almost at 2 hours already, yeah. I highly doubt we're going to be able to finish getting every area right now. There you go. Don't like some of these enemies. Okay. Left first. There's 2 doors that are locked by electrical power. Okay. Let me in. I like the charged up shots, by the way. Power distributor and maintenance hatch. Normal device operations. It appears to be loose and could be turned free. Okay. What do we now have? Electrode plate connected to the circuit board of a power restart is possible for sustained electrical current supplied to the electronic operation stability unknown. There we go. Pretty good, pretty good. It's been nice going through all these. As I said, I really like the exploration part of this, where it's not like too difficult. It's just relatively chill getting 100%. You know, it's not like grading to get like everything in the game. And I think a lot of older Metroid games kind of fall into that trope a little bit too much, where it's super hard getting everything because the game doesn't mark it on your map or anything. I'd at least like the option to mark stuff off on my map, you know? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Another missile expansion. What are these? Cooling system terminal? These are all just the same terminal. Alright. Alright. Okay. That's another missile expansion. I like the electrical shot a lot. Probably my favorite in the entire series. I like the wave beam a lot. I like the wave beam too, but just the charged up electric shot that's just a continued electric pulse is just so cool. You know? Okay, if we go left, there's a whole section of the map that is yet to be explored. Alright. Get me in. Probably not doing well on that front. That could have gone way better. And if I'm in for another boss, optional boss fight, Energy shell management terminal. Monitors shell ordnance loaded with green energy after it has been transferred to the cannon. Alright. Gotcha. Fuck you. Alright. Maintenance tank shooter launches maintenance tanks along rails and through pipes to transported. What do we have here? Protective panel deformed. It cannot be moved using the terminal. It can be destroyed with an explosive impact. Okay. Safety bracket. Stabilized pipe connections. Removal will separate all connections. Can be pulled free with physical force. Alright. Let's get that missile container first, I guess. There we go. Transport tube. Where am I? I'm at the beginning of this section again. Alright. There's a few more areas I still need to explore, but I'd like to get a health reboot by going into the safe station over there. Alright. Okay. Thing is, I'm going to take a quick break to go to the bathroom. And in 10 minutes, we're going to continue. So yeah, I think I brought a little bit of extra time today. Oh, I'm not... I'm not too strapped for time, so we might as well finish this area. Then maybe we'll find even the time to finish Vault Forge. And be on a merry way. Yeah, maybe find the rest of the maintenance parts too. We still have the time. Alright. That would be great if I could manage that. Because like, I mean, if we have the open world and we are literally like if we have the open world finished and everything, and we got all of the items, we could go for 100% next time and actually finish, you know? That would be great. Then we would have like 100% done, and yeah, we would have a relatively short stream where we do like the finale and stuff. Next time. I think that would be pretty fun. It all depends. I need to get down there. What are these for? What's this? What the fuck? All right. I'll take that. Only 2 items left, it seems. One all the way up there. Alright, let me see, there's one. There's one. I mean, the further we come, the better, right? I guess so. Where is the item? It's up there. How do we get up there? Well, that's just a shortcut, alright? Green energy. That's just a spinner. Alright. Let me recenter a bit. Okay, can't just hover over here. Okay. That was easier than I thought it would be. Glad that I have so much shot ammo to just electrocute everything. Okay, it's literally... We're literally almost done, right? Like there's like literally one more up ahead and that's it. Alright, there we go. Last missile expansion in this place. Alright. So we're basically done with this, right? This entire facility is done. So we can basically leave. I'll be heading to Vault Forge next. Just so because I can. What even is up there? I don't think I need this. I can't just walk around here. The electrical shot is way too good, I have to say. Okay, let's head out of this facility and head over to Vault Forge. Vault Forge is going to be hard. Right. Okay. All right. If by some miracle, we finish Vault Forge today, then we'll be, we basically only have like the main area left, right? The open worlds, Soul Valley. So yeah. But yeah, this entire facility has no more items for me. I should be getting up onto the ends in terms of items soon. I'm missing like, what, 3? Maybe 3 energy tanks? 2 to 3? I'm guessing 3. And probably the next Metroid Prime 4 stream is going to be the finale. If by any chance we make it like this. Yeah. Okay. To the left. We didn't explore that part yet, but I highly doubt there's anything for us to find here. Okay. And up top is Galactic Federation debris again.
Piece of government debris near your location. Might be a good place to search for mech parts.
Alright.
If we can fix the mech, we can break down the force field around Chrono Tower. Also, now you know about hunt for green energy crystals. Don't forget to bring the green energy crystals to the altar in Fury Green so you can grow the memory fruit.
There's a missile expansion there. Even the smaller ones should go. I don't want any more nests of these creatures around here. What the fuck? Why did the music start? Oh god. Alright. Let's get this one off too. That's part 4. Is there like a way inside that I don't know yet? It has to be, right? Can never make this. I can't make this jump. Probably has to come from somewhere around here. This one. There we go. I mean, if we're already there, might as well pick that up, right? There's a shrine we haven't gotten to yet. mean, sure. I mean, I'm going to take these too. These are new, I think. That's the thing, I want to also get like as much green energy crystals as I can get. Okay. Come on. Whoop. That should be the last ice shot. Super ice shot acquired. 10 shot armor to launch a storm of icy projectiles that can ricochet. These are way more useful than the abilities on Metroid Prime 2. I swear, I've been using them a lot more. Right? Okay. Let me also mark this one with done. The closer we get to the tower, the worse it gets, probably, in terms of enemies. Let me get the square still. Alright. We should have almost all shrines now. Since we have all of the shot expansions, we should be relatively clear on the shrines. You know. But yeah, Bolt Forge. Okay. So I've been thinking, let's have the finale for this game to be on the 1st of January. So we're going to try to do the Vault Forge in this stream. Then we're going to end it, and we'll get everything in Soul Valley at the end. Next stream. And then we'll try to have, then I'm going to set the next stream to the 1st of January. The New Year's stream. And we're going to have the Metroid Prime 4 finale then. You know. Thing is, we need to get to Tower 2. We need to get to the generator of Tower 2 in order to get this. So, which one is this? Tower 3, this is Tower 2, okay. Let's go. Okay. So yeah, we need to get to the generator of this tower. So that means all the way down. This is luckily one of those shortest towers. It's actually the shorter tower of the two, but we probably have to get to the other one too. Like to Tower 1 we have to probably also get. I hate this enemy. I literally hate it. Fucking. Alright. I accidentally went down here searching for answers last time. We needed to go to the Vault Forge for the electric shot, and I accidentally went here. And had to fight all of these before. You know? every time. Should be at the generator soon. Yeah, okay. All right. I mean, let's see what we got wrong in the Vault Forge, what we didn't get because we were too boneheaded. There's the scout bot. Hello, Mr. Scout bot. Give me a lay of the land, please. Okay, over there. There, that's tower 2. That's only 3 items left, okay. Tower 3 is over here. That's like 2 items left here. But we can access this via the elevator, I think. So it's relatively easy. That's tower 3 and tower 1. There's a whole swath of items we didn't find in tower 1. Right. Yeah. So we'll have to do the whole tower 1 experience again. I mean, that's a magnetic rail, but... Oh. Oh. There's like psychic energy there that I didn't notice earlier. Alright. But yeah, once we have Vault Forge, we should have all of the areas pretty much covered. Yo, thanks for the sub. Actually, this is the first time my stream element bots actually works. My sub bot. That's fun, I guess. don't think that was all. I think I need to go back down. You know, next year there's a lot of stuff coming. I probably should make an announcement video or something. And an announcement post on my Twitch. On what we're going to do next year. You know. There's a lot of stuff coming. I can already promise you. Fucking annihilated. One thing I would like to double check first is if we can't get... Come on. Please? Oh my god. There we go. Alright. Where is it? There it is. There we go. Done. There's 2 more on this path. 2 more items that I want to get, and then I want to check that out because I have a feeling that's going to be a psychic rail towards the other tower. And that would be pretty cool if we could wrap up the other tower from below instead of from above. How do we get up there? I mean, I can probably jump this. Ah, okay. There we go. Oh my god. There we go. There we go. Alright. Kill this guy instantly. There's a grapple point up there. But how do I even get there? Can I reset the room? Probably not at this point. Oh. Why not? There we go. Okay. That means we're basically done with this tower. Tower 2 should be done. Now I'm checking down below if that is a psychic track to lead me to the other tower, because I am pretty sure we couldn't use the boost ball when we were here last time and use that psychic track for anything. So it has to lead to the other tower, right? Please? Like directly to the generator of the other tower, so we don't have to go down the other tower. Game's intelligent enough for this, right? It should be, yeah. Oh my god, I was right. I was so right. That feels good to be right. So yeah. And now we will be able to get through Tower 1 from the bottom up. You know? And then Tower 3 is just one elevator down. So it's very streamlined, and it's actually really good that they thought of it that way, you know? They did their best to make this experience as seamless as possible, right? And I really appreciate that. Can I do a little shortcut? I kind of can. I kind of can. Yeah, and this would lead me up to the tower, up the entire tower, but I don't want that. I want to go manually through the tower, right? So there's nothing else down here, but we need to go manually through the rest of the tower, right? And then we'll be able to finish World Forge today. Interestingly. So yeah, January 1st, mark the dates. Mark the date on January 1st. We're going to on January 1st, we're going to finish this game. We're going to have a finale stream. You know. Or Metroid Prime 4. Because I have free time on January 1st. Well, my wife has to go to work, so, you know. And I don't. You know, for me it's a regular holiday, but for my wife it isn't. With the new work, so... I'm sitting at home doing nothing on January 1st, so might as well stream the end of Metroid Prime 4, right? Where's the elevator? There's an elevator here, right? Is there anything within this tower? There's a bridge to this tower. Sorry. How do I get in there? Got it. Okay. I just missed this one. This magnetic rail. Okay. What is going on in here? Alright. Got it. Oh boy. That was stressful. A little bit. But that's okay. Got everything on this floor. So we should probably head out. Next floor. I swear to God, next year is going to be my year. 2026 is the year of Trilightning. We're going to do so much fun stuff. And I'm going to finally get my shit together also when it comes to videos and stuff. And I'm going to achieve everything that I ever wanted. Swear to God. It has to be. I've been kind of dragging my feet on a lot of my projects. And I need to finally get my shit together, you know? Like, I have so much cool stuff planned for the channel. And in general. And I'm sick and fucking tired of dragging my feet on stuff, so... Okay. Okay. Okay, we're here. In this one we also found the item already. Actually, we don't have any more items in this tower, really, except the one at the beginning. But we can just, you know, just go up the rest. There wasn't that many items left in Vault Forge, I feel like. Like, you see that? There's no more items here. There's no more items here. There's like one up top and that's it. And then we go to Tower 3 and ride down the elevator to get the last few things that we haven't gotten yet. And then Vault Forge should be relatively over. This way. That's the entrance. So we're missing something on the entrance side. Feels like in this area. Thought there were enemies here. There's an entrance hatch, I think. Oh. It's literally right there. Okay. Okay. That's it. The rest is history. That was Tower 1. Tower 1, we got every single item. Tower 2 is up here. We also got every single item in Tower 2. Pretty sure. Yup. And then Tower 3 is somewhere completely different over here. In Tower 3 we need a few more items. But none of them are on the racetrack portion. They are just at the bottom here. Tower 3. We should be able to get over here. So yeah, nothing at the top. Alright. What's going on here? There we go. Missile expansion. Okay. And then we need to go below. Was in the previous room. All right. And another missile expansion. All right. And that should do it for the entirety of Vault Forge. Theoretically. Okay. Let me check. There's nothing more here. And this. So if we put them all together. Oh. There's one more on the track. Okay. There's one more on this track. But nothing more down here. Nothing more down here. Pretty sure. I almost forgot that one on the track. I have to say. Let me... Okay, it's in this portion of the track. Okay. That's evil. That's generally evil. It's after the jump. How do I get in there? Oh, there's a switch here. There we go. That should do it for Vault Forge. There we go. That should genuinely do it for Vault Forge. Have a look at the world map. Let me do the same for Ice Belts. I can see another one that is like in one of those connection tunnels or something. Nope. Flare pool. Flare pool only has one. And maybe the mines, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, okay. That should do it. That means all areas 100% except the big open worlds. You know. Okay. So one thing that I would like to confirm is where the scout bot on this in this one is. I probably already found it, but southwest corner. I think I already found that one. It was like over there, right? It was like this. Yeah. I've already found that one, but I don't remember it as well. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this real quick. Now should show us all unacquired items. Yep. Pretty good. Pretty good. We're going to find them. We're going to do that next time. Probably.
If we can fix the mech, we can bring down the force field around Chrono Tower. Also, how you doing with the hunt for green energy crystals? Don't forget to bring the green energy crystals to the altar and very green so you can grow the memory fruit.
Yeah, it's okay, Mackenzie. I know you're lonely. Could probably check around to see like if I'm here. Oh yeah. It's one of these. Okay, we're going to do that next time. Just want to check out these areas around the tower. Because this is basically the area we've kept like off the map for now. Right. And it gives us a safe station, I think, too. Right. Then let's get these two. Okay, there's Chrono Tower. We can't get through that force field, obviously. There's a pretty good source for more green energy crystals. That's good. We'll get that too. I have a feeling we might have enough to finish the green energy crystal search thing. We need it. Alright. I think I can make it up here. Yep. You find plenty of these crystals around here. Alright. This is a save station access. If it is, we're going to end here. Yep. So yeah, we're going to end here. Alright. That was fun. As I said, we're going to finish this game January 1st. January 1st will be the last episode of Metroid Prime 4. So I hope you guys are ready, and I'm also going to be ready. We're going to get the last few remaining things in the open world, and then we're going to finish the main story of the game and complete the game 100%, hopefully. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy today's stream, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps out my channel a lot, and I will see all of you next time. Trilightning out.